Hello everyone,
Abraham Lincoln
how are
once
you
said,
doing
"Give me
today?
6 hours to chop down
Well,
a
I
tree.
hope better than mine,
My associates will see
I
it
hope.
done."
And welcome to my crappy
Yes,
commentary.
that will work
And
well.
this time I'm gonna commentary on Payday 2, because why not? I'm
A
doing
good
Shadow
luck.
Raid, as you can tell, on Deathwish difficulty, because there's this nice little
It will
mask
happen.
that you can get
Trust me.
if you were to complete all the heists within that said difficulty, or you could just buy it with continental coins. But the thing is, it's it's really expensive. So
And now
like
we prosecute
120
this one.
coins, I believe. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. But here we're just gonna I'm just gonna talk about my rants, complaints, all that type of goody goods voice talk that people like to hear at times, right? Am I right? Especially in
Time
the
to make
gaming
that
world,
money.
right? Well, anyway, I'm not sure why this guy's following me. He could have just like put a thermite there. Anyway, I just wanted to, let out my little frustration when it comes to stealth
Got a guard over here.
of Payday. It seems like
There's a lot
everyone
of
just
stuff going
always,
on. Weapons, ammo.
like him,
Anything the
for
mercury
example.
element can liberate.
Um,
Check murky waters containers.
Everyone seems to have difficulties in terms of doing the objectives. I'm not sure why that is, and I should have pointed this out sooner. But if you just see
Open those
me
murky water
like
containers.
doing
If
my
anything has
knife,
illegal
my
on it,
little
it will be them.
toothbrush thing that I have as a melee, that's just me fighting my controller, because for some reason my right stick just does that. So every now and then you'll see me fighting against my own controller, really. I got it fixed just by hitting it a few times. So yeah, you're going to see that a lot in case I decide to do things like this again. Now what was I? Oh yes, for some reason everyone seems to be having a little trouble when it comes to stealthing. For many times that I've been host, I've seen people either messed up and they just leave, like just leave
Stay cool
completely
and quiet.
for whenever something goes wrong, or I just have people just doing one of the most idiotic things that I've ever seen.
Guard, careful.
And don't get me wrong, I have been those people. Don't get me wrong. I'm flawed. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Because there are times where I screwed up my own runs as well when it comes to stealth. And
That's the first one, guys. Keep
I
working.
am one of the few people where
Guard,
if
stay
we
back.
fail
Guard,
constantly,
careful.
I will keep on trying
Careful.
until I just say, you know what? It's not worth it. Just before I give myself a heart attack, no. I'm just gonna stop playing right then and there. And you'll see that this guy right here, Mr. Nixon 03, he's not gonna last so long, because he's gonna do what I just said just a couple of moments ago. And oof, don't want to get detected there. Personally, I don't find stealthing difficult. I find it quite easy, actually. Super, super easy, actually.
Nope, got nothing to
In
report
terms
at
of
all.
difficulty, it's just, the game just being a DICK. I'm sure you can spell that out, right? Um, where for some reason, there's just too many guards, like all at once, and it's just really frustrating. I don't know why, but that is really an issue.
I'm picking the
And this
lock.
is on stealth. Just imagine what I'm gonna say when I'm doing it loud, which actually I have a clip on that. I will let out my frustrations on that later. But in the meantime, just, you know, looking around. And you know, when it comes to Shadow Raid, it's not really that difficult. It's quite easy actually. Well, for me personally. Because, you know, there's a whole bunch of things that you can find there, like outside of the warehouse, what you just saw like moments ago with me and Nixon. Some of me out, some of me here. I always go for the outside with the cargo, simply because it's always a high chance of me finding loot, and you know sometimes that's not always the case. But you know, most of the time, every time I do stealth on this, either solo or with other people, I always just find loot there. And this is coming around the part. And yep, oh, there it goes. See, he broke glass, so okay, easy and jammer. And he just left. Like, are you serious? You wasted, well, closely 5.5 minutes on a heist that was going crappy in the beginning, but you could have at least answered the jam. Like, you could have at least answered the pager. And that's just what's most frustrating about stealth, especially when you're doing it on public, because the public will screw you up, and here, you know, I was going to get caught either way, so I said, screw it, let's restart. So this is my second run that you're seeing here. Everything is at place, like you could have just used the thermal paste, just down the sewers. Like, you could have used that instead of following me. You know. Oh god, I hate these because there's always a chance where you might fall, and that's just an instant down, and the bots doesn't really revive you because, you know, they're not programmed to help you when you're in stealth. So they just sit there, like, yeah, you just do it yourself, man. We're just gonna sit here, drink some Coca-Cola while you're while you're doing this all by yourself. I seriously do hope in Payday 3 that the AI will help you in stealth, because this is just stupid. But yeah, so I like to call it the, it's gonna come out with some stupid slavery joke, but that's, I don't think many people enjoy it, so I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. Yeah, you know, it's just that I really don't understand why this is such a big issue, but it really is, and it's just really make me wish that I never even started to play Payday. So for the rest of this run, it's just me soloing, because, you know, I've been playing Shadow Raid ever since I got the whole crime with this back in the, well, back when this was new for the PlayStation. It's all about stealth, you see. It's all about not being caught. It's all about not be. It's all about being, goddamn, being in the shadows. Okay.
Keep track, guys.
Like, is that really hard to do?
The vault needs 2 cards. Enter almost simultaneously. You can bet there's something particularly tasty in there.
Yeah. So there's money bags. There's white powder. There's assault rifles, and there's artifacts, and there's this 2 keycard lock rooms where you just steal a whole samurai armor, which looks pretty cool actually. And if you're a trophy hunter or achievement hunter, there's actually a thing for that, where you guys steal all those 4 pieces and just return. I highly recommend doing it on like on an easier difficulty, like on normal, because, well, it's really easy. and the artifact will slow you down. It's like the heaviest thing ever, and we just have the strength of a gorilla. We're not human. We've been taking lots of steroids, making sure our back muscle is appropriately steady for any fall hardships.
This coke won't be funding any more terrorism.
There are moments where in stealth, I'm not sure if anybody can relate to this. I'm pretty sure everyone can, but have you ever had this moment where you're so close being a heist in stealth and you won that bonus XP and something just goes really wrong, but you just complete a heist anyways because it was just taking you like days, weeks, months, maybe years? No? Am I the only one? I'm probably the only one. Yeah, so most of this video is gonna be me running around. I can't talk today. It's just me running around, looking like an idiot. Because it's all random. I was lucky enough to do this in 2 runs, because any other time I would have done this any other day, it would take me multiple runs. And it's me fighting against my controller. Here we have someone joining. I think he left because he was not able to join in, or maybe I kicked him. I don't know. I kind of forgot. This was two days ago, and I completely forgot. Yeah, no, he just left because he was not able to connect. So I hope you just enjoy me just doing all backlifting here, because that's literally all I did here. That's all I did. And I believe this was six items from inside of the whole thingamajigger there that I just came out of. And yeah, this was a lot of hard work, a lot of well, it's just a lot of annoyance, really. Because every time when I'm like deep inside of a stealth, my hands just get all sweaty and my controller is all wet because the sweat of my hands is just like, ugh. It's just really. Am I the only one who've experienced that, or things are getting like too little intense to just in a stealth to the point where your hands get sweaty? No? Am I the only one again? Am I the only single weirdo?
Guys, what's that noise?
Yeah, I probably am. Another thing I really don't like when it comes to stealth is that for some reason they have the audacity to place more guards just to make your life a living nightmare. It's super annoying. I just wish they never did that. Why? It's just making this a lot more difficult than it already has to be. What's another complaint that I can just come up with? Stealth kills, yes. Even when I'm not hosting, people just kill whoever they like. Guards, civilians, whatever. But it's those people where they don't body the bag. Body the bag? Bag the body. I just did all sham no wow. Wow. That's crazy. I just did a mark. But no, actually, in all seriousness, yeah, it's just really grinds my gears in not a efficient way. Not efficient way. What am I talking
I got a
about?
loot bag.
I should just probably cut this out because this is a game a little too boring. So I'll just do that.
One down, secured. And another one.
Okay, maybe not cut them, but you know, cut them into tiny little pieces for all my little viewers to eat. And as you saw, I just took at least three inside the van, and this will be loot number 6, which is the heaviest thing of all. I think this was what, a million, like a million something. Like, all I know, it was somewhere around a million. Okay, I don't exactly remember the amount that all of these are. And as you can see, it is painstakingly slow. I do remember one time when sorry for that. I'm not sure if you can hear. That was just my dog. She's with me right now, smelling like a little pig. What was I? Oh yeah. I remember. Oh yeah. See, there it is. Anyway, I remember one time during the heist. Well, during the heist. During Shadow Raid, really. We need one more loot, and I happened to stumble across the artifact. Now, the problem with that was, well, it's painstakingly slow, and it was like way inside of the warehouse over there. It wasn't outside. Outside is mainly just money. And as you can expect, guards were alerted, and everyone knew we were here. So it was just only a matter of time before the whole thing was over. Because once it's over, it's over. This is a permanent stealth. It's one of those permanent stealth heists. Like, it has to be stealth, otherwise you just fail completely. And well, as you expect, we didn't succeed in that one. And yeah, that's I like Shadow Raid, I really do, but it's just that sometimes it can just be a real pain. I only got lucky here
Watch it, guys.
because for some reason the guards rarely come here, and lucky because there's 2 money bags here, which is extremely rare for me, because normally it's just only one bundle of cash instead of 2.
Guard over here.
I was going to say this run was like completely kill free. I've never killed anyone in this one, but I completely forgot the guard was there.
Listen to me.
And I do believe he was my first and only kill in this run. I do hope that's the case. I think I only killed one person, and that was the guard that you just saw moments ago. Yeah, that does not look right, not one bit. But anyway, yeah, there's 2 money back bundles instead of 1. So I was extremely lucky there. And as you see, I'm going back to this bag here because I'm not sure if the other AI can see through it. Because there's times where a bag would just like go through a wall. And well, I've never seen or experienced that firsthand, but I'm just like really scared that they're gonna see the bag and start alerting everyone. Oh god, someone's gonna join. And I'm just gonna kick this person. I apologize to that one person who wanted to join. But when I'm like this deep in a heist by myself, right? Because I think that was like 3 loot, so that's what, 9 out of 12. So if my math is correct, then I just need 3 more. Okay, normally I don't like kicking people. I want to give people opportunities. I want people to play this game. But when I'm like this deep, so close, that did not sound right at all. That did not sound right at all. Oh my god. But what I'm trying to say is that, you know, if I'm like this long, no, that does not sound right. Okay, when I'm close to beating the heist, okay? Jesus Christ, I can't talk. Everything I talk just sounds wrong all of a sudden. So, I'm against kicking people, but I will kick if it's necessary, and I will also kick if, like, I'm like this close to finishing completely. And that can be taken out of context. So now I got 10 out of 12. I just need 2 more. And now I'm like, damn it. That means the two other loot is inside the warehouse. And I didn't use the sewers there because there was a time where a guard just found us suspicious for some reason and called anyone here. So I have bad memories playing this a lot. But it's not as bad compared to one other heist that I will talk soon. So here I'm just double checking if maybe I possibly may have missed one. And just in case if things do go loud, I'm placing these inside the van just in case. I just don't want to jinx the whole thing.
Got a bag.
Because I am this close. And that's my dog. I'm on my bed recording this.
Guard.
Everyone can hear you. I'm thinking about just cutting this out, or maybe not. But yeah. So now my hand, at this point, my hand's like really sweaty because it's been so long since, you know, I've been this lucky. So I don't want to take any chances. So yeah, I gotta complete this once for all to complete my list of heists that I need to do on Death Wish. And this camera loop, I'll just do that, just so the camera won't caught me. Although what's really annoying about that skill is that you can only do it one at a time.
We're good. Stay low and quiet.
And it's just really annoying. Here, I remember sitting here for like maybe 4-5 minutes. Simply because there's a construction worker, there's a guard, and there's a camera. If I try to sneak past, I'm just gonna get caught. If I try to kill one of them, the camera will detect it. So now I'm just waiting and waiting. Like, you can see I'm really desperate. I am really desperate to find any opening that I can take. Now here, I could have taken it, but the guards, they have like super powers. If I try to sneak that, I'm just gonna get caught instantly. So I'm like, you know what? Oh god, and there's another guard. So really, you could imagine my annoyance. So at this point, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna head back inside. And the only place I haven't been looking at is upstairs, because that's where normally every time people go up, things just start being bad, and I do not want to take that risk. But at this point, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go upstairs, because first of all, I don't even have a key card, and it's random if a security guard or a construction worker would even have a key card here.
Stay low and quiet.
And I believe what saved the day for me here is these 2 white powders. 2 white powders that's so light that you could just literally run and not even worry about falling down. because it's just powder. These really save my game. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna say save my life because that would send out a bad message. And I'm not one of those people who send out a bad message. Maybe. So now it's 11 out of 12. I'm sweating like a gym bro. I'm done exercising. I am sweating like a gym bro that's done exercising at this point. I can feel my head sweat. My hands are just sweatier than ever. I just need one more, and whether things go loud, I have to take it. I have to take it. That was my mindset here. And that's what really, like, I was really lucky enough to find one loot upstairs, but you know, I'll be really lucky if I find another one just upstairs. I say that as I'm almost getting detected by a camera. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot. Sometimes, and I really do mean something, well, not really sometimes, more like it's rare for a loot just be right there where I was once before going upstairs.
We're good.
It's really rare, and the only loot that there was just assault rifles. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just desperately looking, and there's a guard in there. So what if I go all the way around? Oh my god, I'm gonna get caught! And I panicked. I really panicked, and turns out it was just a person. Oh no, guess I killed 2 people in this one. One guard and one innocent. I panicked. I thought it was a guard. Because sometimes that could also be the case. And hallelujah, the last loot. This white powder of Coca-Cola. Well, one of the ingredients for Coca-Cola at least.
Guard.
So you could just imagine my joy, my excitement, basically I'm like, oh thank God.
Watch it, guys.
Right. And I'm just waiting. And I was thinking about just gunning it,
Stay low.
just do an MC run. But I was like, no, what if I don't make it? Because the path I'm gonna take, it's a really long one. Of course, I chose here because it was the closest one to my van. And here, yeah, this was an actual guard this time. And this one, I was like, crap, I need to run. Just get down. And I'm dashing. I could just went out to the front, but there was going to be a high chance of me just getting shot at and getting downed. I don't think it's going to work. Plus it's close. So, yeah. And, yeah. Throwing this loot bag in, and just jumping in, and there we go. Heist done. Like you said, I don't think it's that difficult. It's really not. It's just all about patience and don't even rush. Because I've seen people do that constantly, just rush. And that's just what ruins it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little thing I did of my crappy headset. And yeah, I got nothing else to say besides I'll see you guys later.